Welcome to Direct to Video, DVD Extras, a podcast between podcasts where we talk about whatever we want. As you probably noticed, this is a shorter episode than usual. As you also probably noticed, I sound like shit. These are related. This is partially a short episode because I'm sick and y'all can deal with it. And it's partially a short episode because Andy and I talked about McElroy projects in a way that we didn't actually talk about them, we just constantly referenced them. And if you didn't know what we were talking about, specifically if you didn't know what animated video I had watched in the past week, or if you didn't know which Griffin McElroy vines to watch, you wouldn't fucking get it, and I hated it when I listened back. It's just... ooh, it's bad podcasting. Ooh, so stupid thing. Anyway, so I had to cut that junk out. And for those reasons, this is a shorter episode. This is also the last episode of this recording session. While I'm here, I might as well update you on this. There will be a new full direct-to-video soonish. I don't want to say soon exactly, but we recorded it and Andy's editing it. So that'll be up when it's up. Andy needed some recovery from our 6-hour Beauty and the Beast recording. And from school. We actually talk a little bit about high school in this episode and about how awful it is. So keep an ear out for that. And, enjoy.
I need to finish the Adventure Zone.
It's getting fucking real,
I
Andy.
keep hearing that. I heard it got real just recently.
I'll tell you what. Have you listened to any of the 11th Hour?
No.
I loved the 11th Hour. It was amazing. And then after the 11th Hour was the Suffering Game, where stuff got worse and worse the whole time.
Yeah.
And now they're at the point where everything's culminating, and I'm so psyched about it.
Yeah.
I also love the Crystal Kingdom, because I feel like that was really when... that was when I had the moment while listening to it that, holy shit, he's telling a legitimate story.
Yeah.
That is getting bigger and bigger. Because I love the other stuff, but he freely admitted that the Pedals to the Metal arc was just because he watched Fast and the Furious one day.
Yeah.
And wanted to do that. And that was fun, but it wasn't... I did not see it as a huge storytelling venture.
It was his Fast and the Furious moment, but now he has to move on and
yeah, now it's the fate of the Furious.
Oh my god. I've been hearing such good things.
I've heard a lot of stupid things about it.
Well,
which is, I think, sort of the point of those movies. They're at a certain level stupid.
Yeah, it's very funny to me.
I also heard that the word family has been used more times in that movie than in all of the other movies.
Well, this one's the most about family. Dominic Toretto betrayed his family in this one.
I haven't seen any of these movies.
You haven't? Ooh, I cannot tell you.
I don't watch action movies, man.
Now, listen, Tony, I can't tell you. The sentence, you have to watch these movies, cannot come out of my mouth because you don't. Because they're really
super what I figured.
Because half of them are really bad. But I will say,
I put that together.
The journey that is watching every Fast and the Furious movie in order.
But there are 8 movies, man.
But it's an amazing journey.
Oh boy.
Because they start off in this weird, shitty Corona advertisement place. And now they're this, amazing cultural, milestone action franchise. And it's weird. Also, there's a scene where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson flexes out of a cast.
Cool. I just rewatched the Pebble episode of Monster Factory.
Oh, fuck. I haven't thought about that episode since I watched it.
So that's what that made me think of?
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Man, I sure hope people like hearing about how much we love McElroy stuff.
Literally everything that they touched is something that I enjoy in some way or another. I would also like to say, like, Griffin McElroy, how does he find the time to work on so many goddamn things?
Well, I'll tell you. Because as somebody who is only part-time employed, I have so much free time and I don't know what the fuck to do with it all.
Yeah.
So probably because he gets paid for all of it. That's probably how he does it. I think that's how he does it.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I used to wonder that too, but I think it's that he doesn't have other stuff that he needs to be doing. He can just focus on this
because
it's all he needs to do.
Now I get where your answer's coming from, but do you also understand that answer?
Use your words.
Can you understand that while that answer might be true, that answer also does not help me in the slightest? Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what if you weren't going to school though? If you think about it, you'd have so much free time.
I don't know about that, man.
Okay.
What
does that mean?
I've been going to college for almost 4 years now. Mm-hmm. Which means I've been going to college, which means starting next year, which should be my final year of college, I will have been going to college longer than I've been in high school. Mm-hmm. Which was the last serious chunk of time that was a formative year of my life.
Oh, okay.
You know?
That's a good way to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I fucking hated high school.
Ditto.
You
know how some people love high school?
I do. I've heard some people talk about how...
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, no, I've heard some people be like, high school was amazing. I made so many great memories. Like, no, fuck you. High school was literally the worst.
I mentioned earlier that I love Ryan North. I was reading his Jughead comics.
Good.
They're really funny.
Mm-hmm.
However, as I was reading them, I got this pit of stress in my stomach. And I couldn't figure out what it was until I put them down. And I was like, oh shit, I hate high school. Oh, I cannot read about kids enjoying high school because this is just not how it fucking works in my mind.
One of my favorite things about Persona, the Persona games, mm-hmm. is that because they're all set in high school, is that school sucks. It takes up all of your time, and there are tests and work, and the teachers suck sometimes, and the game doesn't try to glorify high school. It's like, school sucks, and guess what? You're gonna have to deal with school sucking and also saving the world. You're gonna have to learn how to balance that, my dude, because you have to do both. I would have loved high school so much if I had the added stress of maybe dying because I was fighting monsters.
I definitely would have dealt with high school better if I had the added stress of maybe dying because I was fighting monsters. Because in high school, my main problem with high school was that I knew, I think before a lot of the other students did, that it was mostly bullshit.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, that was my main problem. And I think a lot of people who dislike high school realized that it was mostly bullshit and that they were just going to have to fucking deal with it. And honestly, if I could have something that I could point to and say, this is a good reason why this is mostly bullshit, because check out the giant monster trying to kill us, I think I would be happier, because I would be right in that moment.
Well, for me, it's more of just like a looking back, I would at least have a fond memory. A fond memory of me almost dying at the hands of a monster, because that would have been the happiest thing to happen to me. Fuck, high school.
Yeah, I get that. Mm-hmm. It's weird how alike we are at this. Yeah.
Something about us has to be alike for us to be friends, because we differ on pretty much everything else.
I feel like we don't differ on a lot. I feel like we differ with certain opinions, but just the fact that we can talk about those opinions for so long means that we have enough in common.
That's true. I mean, I like Digimon.
Am I supposed to? I like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, that's what I was
Is that
waiting
my
for.
cue? Were you? were we trying to? God, I can't remember the song now.
We finish each other's sandwiches.
That wasn't the song, but that's fine. Yes, I liked Digimon, but like when I was 5. I'm not trying to be mean about it. That was just literally when I liked Digimon.
No, that's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. I mean,
I liked a dinosaur that could turn into a robot dinosaur and then a skeleton dinosaur. That was awesome.
Well, sometimes they turned into bigger dinosaurs, but with guns.
Oh yeah.
Which was my favorite part, and still is my favorite part.
Okay. I tried to watch it again, but then I realized... I remember trying to watch it again, but I was under the assumption that, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, it was also something that had been dumbed down at some point for kids.
Yeah.
And it turns out, no, it was just always a kid's show. So I started watching and I was like, oh, I'm not in the age range for this show.
Yeah, the original...
And it feels weird.
The original 2 seasons of Digimon were very much a kid's show. It wasn't until the 3rd season that they started gearing it towards an older audience. And more recently, there's like an unofficial sequel season to the first 2 seasons that's more geared towards teenagers that I want to watch but haven't, because I feel like to watch it I need to go back and rewatch Digimon, which I don't have time to do.
I get that.
Ooh. I think we're good.
Yeah, you think we're good?
I think we're good.
I was originally going to keep all the time that we spent talking about Beauty and the Beast in one section, but when we got to like the 2-hour mark, I figured I'd probably cut it up.
Definitely do that. We don't need to release another... God, fuck, we've talked about Beauty and the Beast for 8...
That's why I kind of wanted a big chunk, though.
8 hours
instead
of our
of
life?
a bunch of little ones. I don't know, we'll figure it out.
I can't believe we've talked about Beauty and the Beast for 8 hours of our life.
Well, that's only to each other.
To each other, yeah.
Thank you for listening to direct-to-video
VHS?
DVD extras. I have been Tony Robusto.
And I have been your host, Andres. I'm struggling. Do I want to go with the full beast lips? Is that what I want to focus on here?
Those were good lips.
Yeah. Reyes.
I don't know why that got me. That got me hard.
You can find me at royalty_valens on Twitter.
Yes, and you can find me at Theater Bets with an ER.
Remember to check us out on iTunes or Google or our website, wherever you find our podcasts. And if you can, give us that sweet 5-star review. It really helps get us on the leaderboards.
Yeah, and let's do a real sit-down chat about this, because we have a decent amount of listeners, and I am very happy for all of you are here joining us. Somebody leave a goddamn review. We have 4 listeners in China.
What?
Can one of you Chinese people open up iTunes? I literally do not know. But if you can, it would be so nice for you to leave a review, and I would just love our only review to be in Chinese.
That would be hilarious, actually. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be delightful? I would love that. Guys, this is really how more people find out about us. And then, if more people find out about us, we can spend more time talking about stupid movies.
Yeah, because that'll give us a bigger incentive to... Well, it'll give me a bigger incentive anyway to sleep less and work on editing these things more.
Exactly. Listen to him. Listen to how much he wants to work for you.
I need it. I got to enslave myself to capitalism.
It's really the only way we get by.
I mean, that's not true. I work like 2 jobs.
I meant as slaves to capitalism.
Oh, as slaves to yes.
Just in general, as slaves to capitalism, not because of the podcast, as slaves to capitalism. We don't make money on this.
I would love if we, made something off of this.
That'd be awesome.
Smile.
Even if we only got
smiles on faces.
Smile. Aw. That'd be great. You know what? I immediately took it to monetary, and you took it to smiles on faces, and I love that.
we could just end on like a good memory. Like let's just sit here and just think for a little bit about how much we want to kiss those CGI lips.
They were good fucking lips. But here's the other thing I wanted to mention. Lee Rosevere.
Yes.
We used his music, Penguins on Parade, for our podcast. And it's really good music, and he does a lot of other really good music. I was just poking around his library, and I found something called Going Out for Coffee or something. And it's like a light but almost noir feeling music, and it's just a good tune. You, as a listener, should go check that out, because you know what? Why the fuck not? Life's too short.
Did we cover all our bases?
I think we covered all the bases. So, oh, actually, you know what? I also, if you go to direct2.video, which is our website, I put up a couple more YouTube videos. I don't really know how to share stuff on YouTube anymore. I used to use YouTube all the time when I was in high school, and now I don't.
It's changed.
The only one that's gotten like an amount of views, because most of them just sit there.
Yeah.
Is the one that I cut out of the Beauty and the Beast one, Gaston and Toxic Masculinity.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and it's mostly you talking about your theory about why Gaston is the way he is.
Yeah.
And I fucking loved it, so I took it out and made that, because it made me completely rethink his role in that movie.
Yeah.
And again, after this past year or so, it's something that I think it's important to think about. It's important to
definitely
to think about how masculinity and the idea that as a man you need to be something specific, and what that means for you and for society is important. Those are important thoughts to have.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 minutes. You can go look at it. You don't even need to look at it. The video is just a direct-to-video thing. It's not even...
They're all great, like just little teasers if you need to entice somebody with a little sip of what we do.
Yeah. I also did one that I did mostly because I had listened to the Balto 2 one again, just to see why it was so popular, and I can't figure it out. Where I just put together, I think, a few of my own rants about bears. just like the big stuff about how much I hated the bears in these movies, and just played that.
Yeah.
So that's in there.
That was fun.
That's like a minute, so you can go check that out too. We'll try to add more to that, because I like finding our gems that we have ended up with out of these conversations. So until next time, I am the ghost of John Smith.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, did you see that video I tweeted? My god, yes. I found that funny.
I every single time you tweet an Adventure Zone video, I watch it, and I had every time you tweet something for the Adventure Zone, I have like a 1 hour just crawling through YouTube for Adventure Zone.
Finding others.
Yeah,
but it's crazy because I don't usually like when somebody just makes a video for 15 seconds.
Yeah,
but holy crap,
that one's really good.